In the quiet and serene countryside, we meet our humble farmer tending to his crops. Our protagonist, a simple farmer, is a man of the land. His days begin with the rooster's crow and end with the setting sun. From sunrise to sunset, he works tirelessly on his farm, nurturing his crops with love and care. He is a man of few needs, content with what the land provides him. His life is as rhythmic and predictable as the seasons, and he wouldn't have it any other way. His hands, roughened by years of toil, know every inch of his land. He understands the language of the earth and can read the sky like a book. His work is hard, but it's honest, and it gives him a deep sense of satisfaction. To him, the smell of freshly ploughed soil, the rustle of corn stalks in the evening breeze, and the sight of a bountiful harvest are the simple joys that make life worth living. But in the midst of this serene simplicity, there's another character in our story. Enter the farmer's brother. Unlike our farmer, his brother is a man of ambitions, dreams, and restlessness. He's always on the move, seeking fortunes beyond the quiet confines of the countryside. He's a man drawn to the sparkle of gold, the allure of diamonds, and the promise of wealth. He looks at his brother's simple life and can't comprehend the contentment he finds in his humble existence. For him, life is a constant pursuit of prosperity, a relentless race towards wealth. He's a dreamer, a man with grand plans, always looking beyond the horizon, always chasing the next big thing. And so, the farmer's brother came to him one day, with a sparkle in his eye and a grand plan in his heart. Two brothers, one content with his simple life, the other restless and ambitious. What follows next is a tale of dreams, brotherhood, and an unexpected discovery. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, that's a story for another scene. The brother began, "Do you know, dear brother, there are men who dig the earth and find diamonds." His voice was filled with excitement and dreams of a future bathed in wealth and luxury. He painted vivid pictures with his stories, of men who had been poor and destitute, who had toiled and sweated under the harsh sun, only to one day strike the earth and find a treasure that would change their lives forever. Diamonds, he said, were a man's ticket to prosperity. He spoke of the dazzling stones that lay hidden, deep within the belly of the earth, waiting for those brave enough to seek them out. He spoke of the grand mansions and the opulent feasts these men now enjoyed, their days of hardship a distant memory. The farmer listened, his heart pounding in his chest. He was a simple man, content with the fruits of his labor and the peace that his farm brought him. Yet, the allure of the diamonds was undeniable. He found himself drawn to the tales his brother spun, to the promise of a life far removed from the one he knew. His brother, sensing his hesitation, turned his words into a plea. He urged the farmer to abandon his fields and his crops, to trade his plough for a pickaxe, and join him in his quest for diamonds. "Imagine," he said, "a life where you no longer have to toil under the sun, a life of comfort and ease, where your every desire is but a stone's throw away." The farmer, torn between his love for his farm and the glittering promise of diamonds, finally gave in. He agreed to join his brother, to leave behind the only life he had ever known, and set out on a path that was as exciting as it was terrifying. With a heavy heart and a hopeful spirit, the farmer left his beloved farm behind, embarking on a journey towards an uncertain future. The taste of the unknown was bitter on his tongue, but the sparkle of the diamond dream was too bright to ignore. They searched high and low, far and wide, but the elusive diamonds remained just that, elusive. Their journey was a long and arduous one, filled with endless days and sleepless nights. Every dawn brought with it a renewed sense of hope, every sunset a crushing disappointment. The farmer's hands, once used to the gentle touch of the earth, were now roughened by the harshness of rocks and the relentless pursuit of a dream. His heart yearned for the tranquil rhythm of his simple life, the peaceful hum of his farm, the comfort of the familiar. He missed the cool morning dew on his bare feet, the warm sun on his back as he toiled in the fields, the satisfaction of a hard day's work. This longing grew with each passing day, a silent whisper gradually turning into a deafening roar. Yet, the brother's determination was unyielding, his resolve ironclad. He saw potential in every rock, promise in every crevice. His eyes glittered with a fervor that matched the very diamonds they sought. His spirit was as indomitable as the mountains they traversed, the rivers they crossed. Their search was relentless, their efforts tireless. They dug through mountains of earth, sifted through countless grains of sand, peered into the deepest corners of the earth. They left no stone unturned, no possibility unexplored. Yet, despite all their toil and sweat, the diamonds remained a distant dream. The days turned into weeks, the weeks into months. Their once vibrant hope was now a fading ember, their dream a distant echo. The farmer's heart was heavy with disappointment, his spirit worn thin by the fruitless search. The glittering dream of diamonds had lost its sheen, replaced by the comforting allure of his simple life. Exhausted and disheartened, the farmer decided to return home, leaving his brother to continue the fruitless search. Upon his return, the farmer was greeted by an unexpected sight. As he strolled through his farmland, he happened upon the familiar stream that babbled and gurgled through his fields. But something was different. The stream was dancing, twinkling, and gleaming under the sun's rays. He bent down to examine it, and to his amazement, he found the streambed littered with diamonds. The very wealth they had sought so far and wide was nestled right there in their homeland. This unexpected discovery was a revelation. The farmer, in his simple existence, had been sitting on a fortune all along, blind to the diamonds under his feet while searching for them in distant lands. He realized then the true essence of wealth. It was not about relentless pursuit, but about appreciating and recognizing the value in what you already possess. And so the farmer learned that true wealth lies not in what we seek, but in appreciating what we already have.